I have no words. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is all of the yarn. The complete shelf. Hey guys, it's me Gaia. Welcome back to another crochet vlog. I have a package to unbox and this is from Furls Crochet. If you don't know, Furls Crochet makes these gorgeous luxury crochet hooks that are ergonomic, so they're meant to have less strain on your wrists and be more comfortable to use. So I will test these out in this video and see whether or not I like them, whether or not I'd recommend them, things like that. So let's get to opening this box. I have always wanted a Furls crochet hook. Like, I've seen other crochet creators in the community use their hooks and they always look so pretty. They always come out with really pretty designs. So I'm so happy that they were so kind to send me some to try out. Also, there might be some construction noises going on. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I apologize. Wow. Okay, so they gave me this little, oh, there's two of them. These two stickers, I think it's a sheep. That's cute. There are 4 in total. They look so pretty. The packaging alone just shows you that this is like some luxury crochet hooks. Okay, I don't know what is inside, so we'll just go randomly. We'll pick this one first. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. You guys, are you seeing this right now? Oh my gosh. Wow. That is gorgeous. So pretty. It's all rainbow. This is a 4mm hook. I have no words. This is so pretty. They are heavier than, this is the Clover Amour hook. They are heavier than the Clover Amour hook, but you know, it feels very fancy as well. With the weight too, like you can tell this is nice. I don't know if the weight will help with the tension or affect the way my stitches look or anything. We'll have to test that out. But so far, like, one word, gorgeous. This is what the head of the hook looks like. I'm not sure the correct terminology, but yeah, I am used to using Clover hooks. These two are like my most used hooks currently. The head is different, so we'll see how that works out. I don't know if you can see, the head is different, like the shape. So we'll see how it works. We'll see. I'll do a test. Next. Oh my gosh, this is another really pretty one. Do you guys see the marble effect? Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a 5mm. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, this one is light. It's very lightweight. These are resin crochet hooks and this one is metal, so this one is heavier. So we'll see what the difference is between these two. I don't know if the weight will make a difference. I'll test all of them out and let you guys know. Okay, next. Oh my gosh. Unboxing these is so fun. Wow. This is a 3.5mm hook. The lighting is not doing it justice. It's more like, in person it looks more like a pinkish color, but on camera it looks kind of orange or like gold. But in person, it's much more like kind of peachy. Oh my gosh, this is another gorgeous one. Very beautiful. This one is another metal one. This is the Blush Streamline Metal Hook. So pretty. Let's unbox the last one. Wow. Okay, this is another metal one. This is the bronze color. This is also 3.5mm. It looks so fancy. Okay. Let's see, all of them next to each other. So they sent me 3 metal crochet hooks. You can see side by side, this is the blush, this is the bronze, and this is aura. And then they sent me 1 resin. This is in the color hibiscus. So gorgeous. I am so excited to use these, and we'll see, you know, will these be my new favorite hooks? Okay, so I have tested them out, and personally, I much prefer the resin hooks over the metal hooks just because these do tend to be heavier, so it does get a little bit tiring in my opinion. These are much lighter, so they're easier to work with. The overall shape of these are much longer, So I feel like if you have tight tension, these will help sort of correct your tension and make it a little bit more loose, because I'm not sure what this part of the hook is called, but this part is longer, so you kind of need to like work into your stitches more, if that makes sense. So this, like, the loop of your stitch becomes bigger or looser. Also, I feel like because of the way it's shaped, it's more comfortable to use it with knife grip than pencil grip, but it really depends on the person because everyone holds their hook differently. Even though I do my pencil hold like this, some people will do it like more further down their hook like this, so maybe this will help and this will be more comfortable for you. It really depends. Same with the knife hold, like I will hold it like this, but some people will hold it like this. It's different and it really depends on the person. I had no problem crocheting with them, but since they are a different shape to what I usually use, it does take some practice for me to get used to it. You know, my hands are more used to the clover hooks, but you know, after I kind of like get used to it, I get in the groove and I get going with my crochet, and it works beautifully. I would recommend them if you would like to try them. I think they are really, really pretty. I think these are the most prettiest hooks I've ever seen. I will definitely keep using these, keep testing these, and I'll update you guys. This is like my raw opinion. I've only used them once, so yeah, we'll see. I think the more I use them, the more I'll get used to them. Thank you so much, Furls Crochet, for sending me these. They are beautiful and I had such a great time testing these out. Let me know which hook is your favorite from these. The blush, the bronze, the aura, or the hibiscus. Mine is hibiscus. Hey guys. This is a new background for you all. This will be my new like kind of yarn area or kind of like studio space. My dad recently got me a new desk and this new shelf, which is really nice. I think the background, you can see it's very reflective. That's a window, that's why. So it might be like confusing, but this is a window and this is the bookshelf. I want to make this my new little office area kind of thing. So let's organize all of my yarn into this shelf here. Now I realized that this shelf doesn't have like a backing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like a cubicle. So I don't know how much yarn I can actually fit in here. Like, because if it were a cubicle, you could really like stuff yarn in there. But since, you know, even on the sides, there's no like, I don't know how to describe that. I think you guys know what I mean. We'll see how much yarn I can fit. I thought I had a lot, but I don't think it's that much. This is all of the yarn. I will have to take it all out of these plastic bags so it doesn't make so much noise. This is, I don't think it's all of it actually. I think I have, no, you know what? I have a big stash of milk cotton yarn that I don't use anymore, but I have to go find where that is because I don't know where that is. But this is my yarn that I actually use. Okay, so I've put up my most favorite yarn cakes on here just to see like how much space I have. I think I can fit 2 rows. First, I'm gonna dump all of this out onto the desk and then I'll probably rearrange them into some kind of color coordinated order and then we will put them onto the shelf. Okay, so I have started to take out some of the yarn, and okay, most of my unused yarns are nice and like all caked up like this, but I also have a lot of like used cakes that look like this and some scraps. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll probably wind them up into cakes and put them somewhere on the shelf, maybe behind the first row so you don't see it. This is all of my like nice looking cakes, and then I have a bunch of these like not very nice looking cakes and then scraps and things. So I will probably wind these and do something else with them, or like I said, just put it on the second row behind all these nicer looking ones. But yeah, and then I have these 2 huge cones. I don't really remember their fiber content or anything because they came with no label. But they are quite thin. I think they are either fingering or, yeah, definitely fingering weight. These are all of my cotton yarns that I use all the time. Now these are my bamboo cotton yarns that I use to make clam tops. So these are like my second most used yarn. What I was saying was these are my second most used yarns. These are from Big Knit. My sister actually got these for my birthday, but these are 100% cotton and they're super, super pretty. I still don't have anything planned for them yet. And then these are, I think, 78% cotton and 22 acrylic, if I'm not wrong. These I got in Singapore at Memo's Art House together with these beautiful cakes over here. I do have a whole yarn haul where I talk about them. With these bamboo tops, I also have a lot of scraps, which I'll figure out what to do with this later. But let's organize all of this. I found this in my stash just now, and guys, look at this color. It's so pretty. I bought this to make myself a purple clam top, so I still need to get doing that. I have made myself one in this shade of purple, which is super, super pretty. I still have yet to take photos of me wearing it, but that is definitely coming. And then the next one I'll make for myself will be in this really gorgeous purple color. Okay, let's get to organizing. These bamboo yarns is they're so slippery that like they don't really hold as well as the cotton cakes. Okay, so I've decided to put these down first because they're not as slippery as the bamboo yarn. I think that looks good. Now I have this bag of Sue Velvet cotton. I've used this once and I'm okay with it, but it does get quite warm. I bought a lot of this color and I plan to make like a spring sweater with it, but I never got around to doing it, so I just have a bunch now. I have a lot of milk cotton yarn, so maybe if I like wind it all up and put it together with all of my other yarn, it'll look more filled out and nicer. I do want a little space to put my YouTube play button because we did just reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I am it feels so surreal, and I am so, so grateful and so thankful for every one of you who always likes, comments, supports, and watches my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. I am also thinking of doing a 100K giveaway. I think that would be really fun. I'll talk about that later in this vlog, but I do want it to be visible on this shelf, but I don't know how big it is. And I have a feeling it's gonna be bigger than like this part right here, so I don't know if I can fit that on there. We'll have to see when we get it. I'll figure something out, but I definitely want it to be on this shelf somewhere, just like in the background of my videos. I think it'd be really nice. No, I actually don't have that much yarn. I thought that it wouldn't even fit all onto this shelf, but it does, so that's a good thing. I mean, I try my best not to buy yarn just because, even though like it's really hard, and I have done that. Like especially these colorful cakes here, those are purely just because they're pretty. That's the only reason why I bought them. I will probably update you guys again once it's more filled out with all of my other scrap yarns and my milk cotton yarn. Okay guys, this is the complete shelf. Last night I wound up all of my scraps and here they all are. They fit really nicely. I have this last shelf left to fill out. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there. I'm really happy about it. It's really nice to have my whole like inventory here because I used to put it all in drawers, so I wasn't really like constantly reminded of what colors I had and what kind of yarn I have. Up here I have my We Crochet yarn that they had sent me. So because they don't look like the other yarn skeins or cakes, so I just put them up here. I might move them down here but I don't know, we'll see. It's good that I still have space for more yarn. I am back. It is the next day again. I did say that I was going to put my milk cotton yarn on here, but the reason why I didn't is because I don't use milk cotton yarn anymore. I have so much of it from my beginner days when I didn't really care or didn't really know too much about fiber content and the benefits of using acrylic versus cotton and vice versa. So I just like made everything out of milk cotton yarn, but now I only use cotton, bamboo, natural fibers. Don't get me wrong, I still love acrylic, but given that I specialize in crochet clothing and the climate that I'm living in is very hot and humid, if I were to make anything out of acrylic or milk cotton, I would just sweat to death. So that's why I only really use cotton and bamboo. So yeah, I just wanted this shelf to be filled with yarn that I actually use, and for the rest of my milk cotton I'm thinking of just donating it all because again I don't use it. Very rarely I will use it for stuff like amigurumi or home decor and like keychains and things like that. Also, I am not a big fan of the glare behind me from the window, so I'm thinking of maybe putting a curtain back there to kind of hide the glare and maybe make the background a little bit more clean looking. That's something I'll have to sort out later. Anyways, now my current whip, or one of my current whips, I always have so many whips going on at the same time, but currently I am working on the baby tee tutorial. I'm sure you guys are happy to know everyone has been begging me for this tutorial, and I promise you there will be a tutorial. I am currently in the process of making it. It's just taking me a while. Like, I'm so sorry to drag it out or keep you guys waiting. That's like the last thing I want to do. I always love sharing my tutorials with you guys as soon as I can, but life's just been busy and I have orders to make and other projects that I'm working on, so it is taking a little longer for me to release. I'm definitely planning to release it by the end of July. I just don't know when exactly, but definitely by the end of July. So you guys can look forward to that. I don't know if I already talked about the color. I am using that baby pink colored yarn, the bamboo yarn. It's such a cute color. I really am in love with it. It's coming along very nicely. I think I'm about 30% through filming the tutorial for this. Oh, and I just wanted to say I've been using the Furls crochet hook. I think the long, like how long it is, really helps with the tension. I don't know if I've already mentioned that, but it really does help make your stitches a little looser. So if you are a tight tensioner, or if you tend to crochet quite tightly, I think this is a really good investment. Even though they are on the pricier side, I think they are quite worth it because they are specifically designed to be ergonomic. So if you are a person who crochets a lot, or if you own a crochet small business, I think it's definitely worth investing because, you know, your hands are your money makers, so you need to make sure that they are in good health. But I will say though that I still am not a big fan of how heavy the metal hooks are. Again, I prefer the resin ones because they don't have as much weight to them. They are on the pricier side, so maybe you can get like your most used crochet size hook, or maybe for a special occasion you can ask for it for your birthday or for Christmas, something like that. That officially concludes my full review of these Furls crochet hooks. Another thing I want to talk about, which I touched on briefly in this vlog when I was reorganizing my yarn, is my 100,000 subscriber giveaway, possibly. I'm still just thinking about it. I haven't planned anything out yet, but I definitely want to give back to you guys. You guys have always supported me for so long. I'm always so grateful for all of your support. Everyone who's watched my videos, liked my videos, commented on my videos, just thank you so much. I just want to give back to you, and I'm thinking of maybe giving away 2 boxes. Although I don't think they will be in boxes just because of shipping fees. For some reason, when you send something in a box, it costs more. So just to reduce the shipping fee, they'll be in like packages, but just not in a box. I'm thinking of sending out 2 packages. And I just wanted to ask you guys what exactly you would like to see in those packages. I was thinking of giving away my Furls crochet hooks because they did send me 4 and I feel like I don't need 4, and I'd be more than happy to gift you guys these hooks because they are luxury crochet hooks, and you know, I want the best for you guys. I think it'd be so cool to win one of these hooks. Maybe I can also include some tie yarn, which is the yarn that I always use in my videos. It's this one right here, this brand that you always see in my YouTube tutorials and my videos. I was thinking maybe I could give away some of this yarn because I get so many questions, people asking from different countries all over the world where I get my yarn and everything. But since that is Thai yarn and they only sell it within Thailand, you can only get it if you're in Thailand. So I think maybe if I do a giveaway and I can give away some of the Thai yarn, I think that would be fun. Please let me know if you guys would be happy to receive that. Of course, I don't want to do a giveaway with things that you guys don't want to receive. I know that most of my viewers are crocheters themselves, so I thought that maybe gifting some really nice crochet furls hook and some nice yarn would be fun. But you know, I don't know what you guys want, so you guys need to let me know in the comments what you would like to see in the giveaway. Anyways, I think I will end this vlog here. Please let me know what you guys want to see in the giveaway, if you have any ideas, and what you thought of my new yarn shelf. Do you like it? I hope this video was a fun watch for you, and I will see you next time in my next vlog or my next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!